Oh, you're a cop? You're a police officer? You're a fucking police officer?
Hey, hold on. Stop. Time out.
Starting with the incident captured on body cam video on January 5th, 2019, where Officer Tyler Gelnett inappropriately touched a black female driver during a traffic stop in the Parkland neighborhood. What began as a routine procedure turned into an assault case.
Do me a favor, bring her back here, okay? This is one time it's best to bring her back here because of the traffic on Greenwood, okay?
All right.
He's pat me down. Wait, okay, go ahead.
Good.
Yeah.
You don't care about checking you out, do you?
Hey, hold on. Stop. Time out. Go back there.
So rude.
Ma'am, do you have anything on you?
No.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? Just hang tight right here, okay?
Can I just shut the door?
Yeah. You can shut the door and is that your daughter?
He's training.
He's training.
Yeah, he's supposed to call a woman to really actually pat her
Actually,
down.
it's with male officers. It's supposed to be the back of the hand.
Yeah.
So as soon as he did it wrong, ma'am, listen to me, ma'am. Can you turn around?
I'm sorry.
No, it's
It's
okay.
just the way he did.
He's a new officer. I'm training him.
Put his fingers.
That's why.
I'm sorry. I thought only a female.
No.
I don't have anything on me.
Ma'am.
But only a female officer was.
Males can search females, but we're supposed to use the back of our hand.
That's a violation right
So
there.
that's why as soon as I saw him, I stopped him, told him to go to the back of the car. Okay? It's all being recorded. I want to let you know that. I want to reassure you of that. Okay? Is that your daughter in the car?
That's my niece.
Niece? All right. I know she's probably a little worried. If you want to let her know everything's okay. All right? You can. All right. Now, I need to check and just make sure that there's no marijuana in the car.
I understand.
He already told me that y'all smoked earlier, okay? I want to reassure you, once we do that, be on your way, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay? You okay, ma'am?
Listen.
Listen.
It was just, I've never had nobody.
I know.
It was awkward.
As soon as I saw it, that's why I stopped him. And I want to personally apologize to you, okay?
Yes.
I want to personally apologize.
After the traffic stop incident, Kaylee Coates filed a lawsuit against the department, alleging that Officer Gelnett violated her body and her constitutional rights. The lawsuit accuses Gelnett of assault and battery, as well as intentional infliction of emotional distress. The lawsuit also alleges that the city was negligent in hiring, training, and supervising Gelnett, and seeks compensatory and punitive damages for Coates. However, the settlement reached by the police department was $50,000, which, in my opinion, is quite low. If you think the first cop is the only one corrupt, taking advantage of the suspect because he's a police officer who believes he's above the law, then consider this off-duty police officer who drove 11 hours and 55 minutes from Texas to Colorado. He was caught trying to meet a boy he had been talking to online, only to find himself face-to-face with the boy's father instead.
Boss, I'm gonna call your boss. I'm gonna call your boss. I wasn't going to. You want to call your boss before I do? Do you want to call your boss before I do? Yeah, go ahead, erase it all, buddy. Erase it all. Erase it all. You guys see it? Erasing it. He's erasing it. Erase it all.
Videoing in my car.
I'm video wherever the I want to. Do something about it, you. Do something about you.
Do you have a release?
Do something about it, you. Come out here. Here, grab your gun. Really? Oh, you're a cop? You're a police officer?
And
You're a fucking police officer? You're a fucking police officer, you scumbag? I knew you were a fucking cop.
No.
You just showed me a badge.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so you're a police officer? You fucking scumbag? You're in my neighborhood and you're fucking with my kids and you're a fucking cop?
Well, you're videoing and harassing my.
Show me the badge again. Show me your badge. I knew you were a police officer. I knew it. I knew it from the fucking start. You think I'm stupid? I knew you were a cop. How's this gonna look? How's this gonna look to your department?
When there's proof that you're harassing my brother for money.
Your brother for money?
He's got a video too. There's a person videoing him too.
Oh, somebody's videoing your brother? I don't know who your brother is, but you're a cop?
They know you.
You're a cop? What department do you work for? I'm gonna calm down. What department do you work for?
Well, they know you and you're videoing him asking
What
for
department do you work for? I would never ask for money.
money.
Never,
Well,
never,
they're
never.
asking him for money.
I would never do it. I would never do it.
Same camera setup and everything.
Okay, well, that's fine. It's not me. There's a whole bunch of us out there. What department do you work for? I'm calming down. What police department do you work for?
I work for one here.
I know, but what police department? What county is it?
It's not here.
Okay, what county? I already knew you were a cop in Texas, so why are you here?
Because I live here.
Okay, so you're a cop in Texas, but you live here? Do you know the Texas Rangers just took a couple guys in Texas for me? I knew you were a cop. I knew you were a cop before you pulled up. You think I'm stupid. I do my research. I knew you were a cop. Why do you think I asked you several times? I knew you were a cop. Bro, you're out there supposed to serve and protect, right? You're not supposed to serve the right? So you're a cop, bro. You just said I'm harassing an officer. You showed me your badge. You're a cop, bro. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Don't you think the cops got enough on their plate already? Don't you? Can we agree that they already get enough? But then you got people out there like you trying to meet with the children. It makes them look bad, bro. Just like that other guy that's asking your brother for money makes me look bad, right? Right? But if I asked you for a penny, I asked you to call your mom to get some help, man. Right? I didn't ask you for money. I didn't ask you for a dime.
That's why she was like that on the phone.
Okay, well, I didn't ask for no money.
Well, whoever's harassing my brother.
So what department, what police department do you work for out here?
I don't work for them anymore.
Okay, well, here you go. Here you go.
After a long confrontation between the father and the off-duty cop, more police officers arrived at the scene.
On me, he's an officer. He pulled his police officer badge on me. I'm just letting you know. Talking to his mom. Somebody must have called him because I live streamed this. And he went to his truck. He was going to drive off. I told him I was calling the police, and he pulled his badge out of the center console. And he's like, "You're harassing an officer of the law." Pulled his police badge out on me. He told me he was a cop. Told me he was a security guard at first. But yeah, right now he just pulled out his badge at the center console. And he's like, "You're harassing a cop." He's like, "Back the fuck up." Got it all recorded where he said, I got all the chat logs right here. I have one more phone right in there. I can grab it for you. It's the first 6 where he says he's 14, where I say I'm 14, he's okay with it. And then this,
you have one more phone?
you have another, well, it's another phone. It's a Grinder. It's my Grinder decoy phone. So
Okay.
that's how we met. But as soon as I told him I was 14, he wanted to get out of Grinder. He wanted to go to regular messaging because he didn't want, Grinder keeps records.
Okay.
So he was trying to go to messaging. So we went over to messaging, and that's what I have all on this phone. So you're going to see on here, this is where he asks.
And what's the paper?
That's just what he said. I just write it down so when I'm talking to him, yeah, and Ian can have it all. You sure
Oh, you
can.
don't need this?
No, not at all. That was just the big points that I'm writing down. Hey, how are you?
Can you grab a statement form? I'll have them
It's
fill out.
just that one.
The witness statement, if we could fill it out, just documenting everything.
After the incident went viral on social media, the cop was fired from his department and is under investigation. However, if you think he's the only police officer capable of such things, consider Jayan Devin Fleer of the San Diego County Sheriff's Department. Despite his status as a star athlete in baseball and football, and having a wife with a baby on the way, Fleer found himself facing a solid 20 felony charges. The tip-off revealed disturbing allegations of illegal and highly inappropriate conduct by Fleer involving underage girls in the local community.
So,
I will ask what this is about.
yeah, so we're looking into some allegations that were made. We're kind of, it started with a Crime Stopper report, so we're just kind of going from there. We did receive a picture that, when we looked into it, it looked similar to you. So I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before. Oh, I have 15 million things here. Okay. So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm the gross one.
Okay, so this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
I don't know, 20.
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember. Right
Okay.
off the head.
If you had to guesstimate how many times you may have shared the photo, how many times?
That one, maybe just a couple times, once or twice.
Okay, so definitely to your wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've used that photo for your wife, and you were about 20 years old in the photo. You did share it on Snapchat, and then maybe some other girls you were talking to?
I mean, yeah, this was a long time ago, so I don't really remember who it was.
Okay. Have you ever posted it as like your profile photo or
No, that one.
ever
No.
posted on Instagram? Oh, I forgot to ask you. Are your accounts, is your Instagram and your Facebook, are they private? Okay, so you in the photo, and is that a Grossmont? Is that Grossmont?
Yeah, it's
emblem?
Grossmont College.
Okay, cool. That makes it very easy. So as far as like the picture, so this photo came up in connection with some allegations about you communicating with a younger female on Snapchat.
Okay.
Have you ever communicated with any females that we've already recognized that yes you have with
Yeah,
your
wife
recruit
stuff.
from the past? Is there anyone else you've communicated with on Snapchat?
I mean, back then, no, just close friends and coworkers and stuff like that.
Anyone recently?
No.
Is there any reason why your phone number and email might be linked to a different Snapchat account?
Another one? No. I never had another one. Just the Jalen Clear one.
Okay, so that phone number and email wouldn't be attached to
No.
any other account. Okay. All right. And your schedule. I know that you work every 7 days on and 7 days off. What is your wife's schedule like?
She's every Friday, Saturday off. Day shift, so typical 9 to 5.
Okay, so she works 9 to 5 and you work like the complete opposite schedule.
Depends. Every 3 months we rotate days and nights.
Okay. And how long have you been on nights now?
Nights now, probably a little over a month now. A month and a half.
Okay. All right.
Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, and I'll go over the Bahila with you, we're investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff like that. So we, of course, want to be able to happen from your side if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to obviously
Everyone that I
determine
talked to, I mean, was about my age, I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife. I mean, this was back then when I had Tinder. I did meet people on Tinder and stuff. But everyone should have been older than that to know of because Tinder's 18 and up.
Okay. Did you ever meet up with anyone that you met on Tinder?
On Tinder, my ex-girlfriend, yeah. And we dated for like 3 years.
Okay. What's your ex-girlfriend's name? So you met her on Tinder,
On
but
Tinder,
you
yeah.
dated for 3
Yeah.
years after
Oh.
Tinder?
So I met her on Tinder in college when I was playing baseball and we dated for about 3 years.
Well, you clearly don't know the of Tinder.
I was on Tinder long, yeah.
Okay, so how old were you then when you dated her?
Oh, shoot. Maybe like 20. Like about 20 or, yeah.
And how old was she?
Same age. She
Same
was
age?
my age, yeah.
Okay. So, yes, on Tinder, when you were on Tinder, and forgive me, I'm not very well versed on Tinder, do you have a username there as well?
Shoot, I can't remember. It might have just been Jalen or Jay. Jalen or something like that.
Okay. So Jay?
Yeah, probably Jalen, to be honest. Jaylen.
Do you ever go by Jay?
Friends call me Jay once in a while.
All right. Okay, so Tinder, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, any other social media sites that you've delved into or used?
No, other social.
Okay. All right. Of course, we've spoken to, obviously the other parties involved and kind of gotten some of the information. And so the reason why this particular photo was kind of brought up is because this photo was sent to this female, which is why I wonder if this photo would be in anyone else's hands.
I mean, for someone being younger, no, it wasn't anyone I sent younger.
So this photo was sent within the last 3 weeks. Have you sent this
No,
photo?
definitely not. It wasn't me.
Not to anyone within the last 3 weeks? Okay. And you've only shared it with a select few people?
Yeah, that was a long time ago, so.
Okay. So I want to make sure to get all the people you have shared it with just to make sure they wouldn't try to send it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know there's like screenshots and stuff. I don't remember that one being screenshotted on Snapchat.
Yeah, because Snapchat lets you know when you're
Yeah,
screenshotting.
it'll tell you. So, that was a long time ago, so I don't know.
Okay. So you don't know who I might be able to connect with this photo as far as
On
like.
that one? No, that was a long time ago.
You said you've only shared it a couple times?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic photo. I mean, I don't want to save that one or anything like that.
So it was either your wife or whoever the other person you might have shared it with that might have shared the photo again? My question
I
is,
doubt my wife would have did that.
yeah.
We've been together and stuff for so long.
Well, so you dated this girl for 3 years, and when you were 20, that's 23, you kindled your relationship with your wife about 3 years ago?
Like literally, yeah, it was about a month apart from my
The
ex.
other one. So you've been with her for 3 years,
Yeah.
so you like the long-term relationships?
I've always been in long term.
3 to 3. All right. So, this, like I said, this photo was sent to this person, so they were in possession of it, and we can't find any connection or reason why this photo would end up with this particular person if it wasn't shared by someone you may know or yourself.
I agree, yeah. My wife would have done that. So I don't know why she would share that. So, I don't know. It's a long time ago. My ex, it was a bad breakup with my ex, but she wouldn't have saved something like that either. So, I mean, I don't know who would have. So, I mean, I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. And yes, some save stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. I mean, a nude, maybe, yeah, they would save. Not that one.
And there's nothing wrong with this photo, right? It's just
No,
you.
I agree. I don't know how it would get in the hands of a younger person.
Okay. There were also some conversations that were exchanged between you and this person.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't talk to anybody younger though.
Not on Snapchat?
No,
Not recently?
not recently, no.
Now, you said all of your social media accounts are private, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're a law enforcement officer, so I know that you've also taken the time to make your plates confidential.
I mean, back in the day, I
Yeah.
don't think my current ones are though.
I mean, obviously I ran your plates.
Okay.
So you're still driving the Ford Fusion.
Yeah,
And is it black or gray?
it's great.
Okay. And you got tinted windows on it still?
Yeah.
And so, when it comes to the photo, I really want to understand why this person would be in possession with the photo. But the only one who could really help me with that is you.
Yeah. No, I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
So is there any reason why the person would say they're you and share your information?
Sounds like it'd be someone that knows me then, obviously. I don't know who. I don't have any enemies that would be doing something like that. Can I ask what information was shared? What they know?
We know that you're a baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know that.
Yeah. So that information was kind of shared.
Okay.
Your work schedule.
It's been 5 years now I've worked here.
Specifically the transition to 7 days on, 7 days off.
Really?
So let's take it back a little bit. You said you played football
I did,
in high school, right? What position did you play?
I was a defensive end.
Defensive end. Did you have the same jersey the whole time you played?
My last 2 years were, yeah, A2, and then first 2 years changed up.
And what year did you graduate?
2011.
Okay. So, I know as an athlete, sometimes when I would do my usernames and stuff, I would kind of use a combination of my things that I know about myself, right? So that way I wouldn't forget it. So this particular picture came from an account with this username, right? J178211. Okay. And I recognize that your jersey name in college was 17.
Yes, it
And
was.
then high school
82
was
is-
82. And it was 11. In
I
2011?
never had 11.
No, as far as you graduated in 2011.
I did, yeah.
And it goes by J, and it is a Snapchat account that has some links to you.
Okay.
Okay. Jay, I'll be very honest. I want to know the truth.
Yeah, no, I never even heard of that account.
Okay. Have you ever shared any images of your penis with anyone?
Yeah,
And how many times would you say you've done that?
a lot.
Can you kind of explain that a little bit more to me?
I mean, my wife, my ex-girlfriend, back in the day, Tinder and stuff, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you know how Tinder is. High school, even, junior high, dude.
Did you ever share any videos of you having sex with anyone?
With anyone? No. I've always had personal videos of me and my wife. That was it. And my ex actually had one, but
What does your ex look like?
she's blonde.
She's blonde. Okay. So you've never shared any videos,
No, I have not, no.
just still shots.
Yeah.
Can you, I know this is kind of personal, so let me know if you get uncomfortable at all. Can you tell me what some of those images look like?
Video I had, I used toys. So
She's your wife, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's your wife, it's intimate, we
Sounds
totally get this, yeah.
comfortable, dildos, a vibrator. That's really it. That's all I had.
Okay. You and your wife haven't been in that house too long, right? When did you guys move in?
About a year and a half ago.
And you guys, how many bedrooms are in the house?
4.
4. Do you guys live with anyone else?
No,
Okay. Do you guys have a master bedroom?
we do, yeah.
All right. Can you tell me about your master bedroom?
So, I mean, just a big white room, big king bed. I mean, there's nothing really special to it.
Okay. Just because it gives me kind of some insight of like,
Yeah.
you know, what your home life is like. Do you guys still sleep in the same room? That's a good marriage.
Yeah.
I say that because people have been married a long time. Obviously, we come into contact with a lot of them. Do you guys have a TV in the room?
We do, yeah.
Okay. What kind of a TV?
Just a black Samsung TV.
Okay. Is it like a large room that has like one of those double door entries? Because I know some of the houses have them.
No, it's just a single door.
It's a single door?
Yeah.
Okay. Any dressers or?
Yeah, we have one dresser.
Can you
Actually,
just,
we have two nightstands and a dresser.
can you describe the dresser to me?
Yeah, it's like a tannish brown, I guess.
Okay. Is it newer?
Somewhat, yeah, quite a bit.
Because you never know, like sometimes when people move in, they have like that chic style look or like the modern look. So it just helps me to get an idea of what home life is like. It must be hard for you guys though, because your schedules are complete opposite.
Yeah, I mean, we still see each other at the end of the day here.
So going back, and I'll give you a little bit more information, and then I'll let you chat for a little bit. I don't like chatting a lot, so I already feel like I chat too much. So when it comes to the Crime Stopper that we're investigating and the Snapchat account, and of course your phone number and everything in connection with it, and some of the combinations of numbers and everything there, you can understand why obviously we have a growing concern. And of course your picture is attached to it, right? Which is even more like either someone's...
Can I ask what, you said you got new ones too?
There were images that were shared, yes, that...
Can I ask, I'm sure you got them here, can I ask to see what they are?
You want to see the picture?
Yeah, so I can get an idea.
Do you ever even not do? Yeah. So I don't actually have a clear shot of one. Yeah, so I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I went to a
pictures.
lawyer because I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird. So
Of course, like, you definitely have the ability to do that, and of course, you know, this is completely voluntary. And so,
I just don't want to get caught up on something. I'm working this career. I don't want to get caught up on something.
I fully understand. Yeah. So, you can, yes, 100% elect not to speak with us. You are not under arrest at this time.
Yeah, I understand.
Obviously, given the fact that we're here and the fact that we're speaking to you, I know that your bosses are going to want to speak with you afterwards. Yeah. So, we'll go ahead and allow them to speak with you after.
Okay.
Obviously, since you don't want to talk to us anymore, my partner here may have
Well, I
some.
just wanted to clarify, I have a couple of questions, but
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
don't wanna answer, or can I ask you the questions? Cause you can choose to answer or not answer, so if I ask you a question and you're like, I don't wanna answer that,
Yeah,
you can
no,
tell me
understand.
that. Just so that we understand, just based on, the admonishment she read you, okay? One of my questions was, I think I missed it, but when was the last time that you had Snapchat? Cause I know you said you deleted it, but I didn't hear when you deleted it.
I just deleted the app. I deleted that when I was in the academy.
In the academy, when did you go to the academy?
It's like a little over a year ago.
A year ago,
Yeah,
so in 2019?
yeah, right at the beginning of 2019, January.
Okay, and then, what years did you go to college at Grossmont?
2011 to about 2013,
Okay.
14.
And then, I just want to make sure that we all understand each other. When my partner says, a younger female, you
Yeah.
understand that we mean, do you have any siblings?
I have a younger sister, yeah, she's 19 right now. 20, sorry.
Oh, okay. And then, my last question was, when she was asking about the house and the decorations of your house. In any of your rooms in your house, do you have that new look where they have like the barn door, outer rail type thing? It's like a country, I don't know what you would call it. I see
Barn
it a
door,
lot
yeah.
on like
Yeah.
those DIY shows.
Yes.
Do you have those in
I
your
do have
house? Okay. That was the extent of my questions.
Okay.
So, do you have any other questions? I mean, can we still ask you questions, or do you want to stop?
No, I want to wait because I'm uncomfortable
Okay.
with this, so
Okay.
I'll talk later.
Okay. So then, I want to thank you for
Yeah,
even
no,
taking
I
the time to speak with me for this long. I can imagine that obviously being confronted with any level of questions can be uncomfortable, so I do appreciate that you've allowed us to speak with you even for this long.
I do.
Okay, so with the next step, however, I'm going to go ahead and pull some documents here for you. So there are a few steps that we're going to be taking after this. Again, you are not being detained by us or anything, but we are acting on behalf of the court moving forward.
Okay.
Okay, so I will give you a chance to read through this. This is a search warrant that was granted this afternoon by a judge.
Okay.
The warrant does allow us to grab some DNA swabs from you,
Okay.
as well as any mobile devices that might be in your possession or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it inside your locker?
It's on my person right now.
Okay. So if you want to go ahead and hand it to us, we definitely don't need to go in and grab it from you.
Okay.
But the search warrant does require that we take it from you.
Okay.
Okay. Additionally, it does allow us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Is your vehicle parked here?
It's parked a few blocks away.
Okay. Do you remember exactly where you
It's over across from Cap's Pizza over there.
Cap's Pizza?
Yeah.
And is it like in a parking
It's in a parking lot.
Okay. Is it like one of those paid parking lots?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cap's Pizza. I'll put a note on that. So the warrant does allow for us to also process your vehicle.
You guys are gonna take my vehicle?
No, we're going to process it here.
Okay.
So that we actually have someone here that's going to help us take some pictures and just go ahead and do what needs to be done so we don't have to.
Okay.
We recognize that warrants are a part of our job, but we don't like to inconvenience people unnecessarily.
Yeah.
So that's why we actually brought our technician with us here, because we obviously want to take your DNA with the least effort possible. So that's why we're using the swabs. And the same goes for, of course, your phone, which you stated is on your person. We don't want to put hands on if we don't have to. And
You know, I understand.
obviously,
I'll give it up.
like you said, as a law enforcement officer, you're willing to comply. With that being said, after that, we will also have access to your locker. Are your vehicle keys inside your locker?
My vehicle keys are in my vehicle right now.
They're in your vehicle?
Yeah.
So you have a code?
I have a code.
Okay. Would you mind sharing that code with us?
Am I allowed a lawyer to say no to that?
Well, the warrant allows for us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, so
otherwise
you
we'll
break
get a
it.
tow
Yeah.
truck.
That's fine. I'll give it up to you.
Okay. I'll jot it
What's the
down.
code?
Thank you.
I don't even know the number. I know the
Would it help if you drew the keypad?
yeah,
Do you want to draw the keypad?
yeah.
I'm the same way, so.
Let's see, it's I don't know how many buttons are, but it's the top, bottom, left, top, bottom. 2, like, so
1,
it's
2,
straight,
3,
it's
4,
straight
5.
down. So 1, 2, 3, then back 2, then down to 5.
Okay. So they're just basically.
It's
so
straight
is
down.
it like this? Are the buttons like this?
Yeah, there's a few more down, but I don't touch those. The first 3. 1, 2, 3, up.
So 1, 2, 3,
Then back to 2, and then 3.
2, and then this
3.
one.
No,
3.
3.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
Yeah, it should be that one. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Wonderful. And just for the warrant that you see here, just verifying, of course, this is your name, this is your date of birth. We recognize that you're approximately 6'4", you're not very tall. And then we just use your approximate weight there. And I know you have more blondish reddish hair, but we went with your DL. And just if you know your DL number, we can verify that.
Yeah.
As you see here, it does state here that we have premises as well to enter your home at 8621 Chaparral Way.
Okay.
So we are going to attempt to do this in the quickest way possible and the way that it's obviously going to, this can't be an easy process, we recognize that.
Yeah, my wife's
And we
freaking
don't,
out what's going on.
yes.
Okay.
Is your mom at your house right now?
She's not.
Okay. Your wife, she is at home?
She's at home.
Okay. Is it just your wife at home?
Just my wife, yeah.
Okay. And her name is, okay.
We won't be sending any black and whites over to the house.
No.
Okay.
Just so that
You
puts you.
Is it gonna be tonight right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to do this kind of systematically. The very first thing that we will do is, of course, the swab and the phone.
Yeah.
Do you have any other USB drives,
I don't,
anything like that on your person? I know sometimes for work we carry them around
Yeah,
with
no,
us.
I might have a USB in my locker, but that's just a work locker USB.
Okay. So we'll get that started.
Okay.
And then after that, we know that your employers want to speak with you. Again, we are investigating allegations, so they
Yes.
recognize that, but of course, you know, they have to take their action. We can't speak to that, but of course, they obviously want the opportunity to speak with you.
Yeah.
Then, of course, we'll process the locker and then process your vehicle.
Okay.
And again, we'll do it systematically and as quickly as we can to alleviate any additional stresses that this already is causing. And then we'll go ahead and go to your home, and we hope to be in and out fairly quickly.
Okay. Guess I'm staying here. I'm not going with you guys or anything like that.
So no, you are not in custody. You are not under arrest. You are not even being detained. That's why you had the right to stop speaking with us at any time. There's no locks on the door. You had the opportunity to leave if you choose to. And like I said, thank you for speaking to us as long as you did. So if you have any questions, we are here. If it's okay with you, I'm just going to grab my lab technician to start that.
Okay. That's fine.
And where's your cell phone on you?
It's on my person right now.
Can we go ahead and grab that from you? Do you have?
So you guys are gonna keep my phone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any other, as far as your phone, yes,
Put it in airplane mode.
yes, for sure. I don't want to break your phone, and sometimes when we access it without your code, it could, I mean, who knows? So is it possible for us to get your code?
You guys would break my phone?
No, I'm just saying they will get into it like hard-wise, and I don't want to cause any damage to the phone if it's unnecessary.
I mean, you don't have my phone. I'd rather say no to that. No, I want a lawyer for this.
Okay.
Okay, swipe down so you can put it in airplane mode.
Oh, okay. There we are. Okay. This is like a battery case?
Yeah, it's just an extra battery.
Do you want to keep that? Does it come off pretty easily?
Yeah, I can take it off for
Oh,
you.
that's all right.
Is that an
How do you
iPhone?
take it off? Yeah,
It is
it's an
an
iPhone.
What kind of iPhone is it?
C10, DX.
iPhone what?
X10,
Is it the original or is
The original
it one
X.
in the
There
original
we
X?
are. Because those don't need to take the battery.
And is it updated with the latest iOS, whatever they
should be,
sent
yeah.
out?
Everything should be updated.
All right. Okay, so do you have any questions as far as the warrant? Because I'm going to bring my lab technician in here so she can go ahead and guide you through it.
I don't have any questions.
Okay. And I'm going to keep the body worn camera and everything on.
That's fine,
okay?
yeah, I understand.
Do you have any other phones, like a department issued cell
I do,
phone or
no.
anything like that?
No.
So Jay, this is here. She's working with us, so she'll assist in just gathering the swab.
Okay.
Good.
Following the collection of mouth swabs and the execution of search warrants on Flair's phone, locker, car, and home, law enforcement placed him on desk duty, prohibiting any contact with the public pending the investigation's outcome. Substantial evidence amassed during the investigation, including DNA samples that conclusively matched. After a brief but thorough month-long inquiry, Flair voluntarily turned himself in, leading to his subsequent arrest and the leveling of over 20 felony charges. On June 28,